camp on so to say.
Exactly, everything is fine. Mecha, motive for na teacher, you know, delegates are Nyankopon Shaw Momomu, and Quatinting, a Momu Yansa, and Yahodin. Say Omumwa na Omumfa Ajinkwano Emra. Betcha Omo, especially in Shaisu constituency for baby, I mean constituency. Namachia all NPP supporters some more Toronto na Yakacho almost say Emrene Yason, so they should get ready as we discussed before we came down here. And the Honorable Yankopon, he's fit, still planning to lead Ghana, getting all the ideas together, like Yajiji from, so no ideas, Nibibre. And there's a solid team behind him. Every single day, we plan. They plan, whoever is there plans with him, and then kakran no you go so share the nyambe na delegation so boy. Okay, sure.
Tell my next destination me who showdown second
yeah this coming weekend yeah sure nyame aduma.
Wow.
Yeah, you be free.
Second so they say can need you more.
Exactly. On say gospel no. Yentimi and concentrating on one particular region and that's one particular area because they are calling for it every day. You see that discussion, but I was listening to this international relations expert and Ubisan a very brilliant question about say if we want to evacuate people from a Honoma and all that and no catch us a Ghana Niska. Yeah. But you see, these are the reasons why we need people like Honorable Kennedy Agyapong. Do you know he has done this before? He paid $400,000 sometime to evacuate people from Lebanon. Yeah, exactly. Yes, $400,000.
Stranded.
Stranded.
Normally by social media.
Yes.
After this, some few days. No more about Ghana.
Exactly.
No more.
Exactly. So these are the kind of things. It will be something that I was listening. I'm saying, Honorable, where are you? We may have to call him and tell his Honorable if there's any way.
Single-handedly,
he did that. So these are the things we are talking about. Patriotism na de bia can want some. Menua e wiase obi a owo wiase a onye pesaminkum nya. Angel. Obi a onye selfish. Na oye selfless. Regardless of that, still oye rich no. It tells you something. This man you can ask me. Onjine onu kwani ho. De bia onjine na busuafo ho. I was listening to a saying for Nubi some time ago. Believe me, my brother, the kind of empire honorable, a creative one constituency, no. So let me ask you a simple question, my brother, as your discussion, right? It be our department, why you won't say be a production. To say Mayana or head of production. You won't say ne particular department, no. Utimi ye call when there's somewhere on time, you do it. I saw producer, he started calling me from yesterday. I was shocked. And they were from me 4 times. My coming poultry farm, but quite chichere, and I'm free. I'm baby me change. He kept calling me. Such a person. Tomorrow, if baby recommendation be about me, do not and I will say yes to him. Just sign, go. That is why you say this word now you know. Adibia we in there. It will have effect on you tomorrow, and that's exactly what is happening to Honorable Kennedy Agyapong. Minya. The constituency we build. He said, "I'm producer example." We're building it in it. We're very efficient and effective. At any point in time, Biano or catcher will say, "I'm going to bring Honorable Kenny here." Believe him, he's going to bring him here because the gentleman knows what he's doing. And he say, "Yeah, free. You're promoting a free production." Now you can't be a head of programs. You say, "Why successful?" Into such a person, no, or you tried and tested. But what analogy no? This is the same thing. He has been given a small constituency out of the 247 constituencies in Ghana. No? One of them. No? Sometimes he's able to leave the comfort zone. Other constituencies. What is it telling us? It is telling us that with the little resources assigned to him, plus his resources now, he's been able to be effective I'm saying no building empire say there are a lot of people. We made some interviews saying minia and kofobi womu certain omo di niema koto nanim honorable person me ton kosua honorable person me yese on. He has been able to raise capital for these people, young guys, old men, old women. He's been able to raise sika diama omo no modi. What is it telling you? It is telling you that with his little resources in their constituency, regardless, he's been able to achieve what he has achieved now in the constituency. Have you ever heard somebody contesting on Agyapong in the constituency for NPP primaries? Always on the post. It becomes you the person, quote and unquote. It becomes suicidal. You just wasting your time because a waste of resources. Why? Because the people in the constituency, they believe so much in the efficiency of the man.
Anyway, what about Omo can say oye president and they say oye private person wo manage one kasa business no enso ye dantemo enti honorable Kennedy Agyapong ABN successes wa choke as a business person no own to me enyusu no enyina so say yenhwe saade no ho ento abama no because presidency no is different. They give example about nkrofo bibra no mugidi say omo ani eden na nkomo peso mu ye bibi ma omo man they were given opportunity but omo entumi anye de also obisa no so akonya no be humble. Honorable Kennedy Agyapong akonya no be humble.
Not at all. You see, a very difficult say obe getting into an area unim hwe wo ho sebe. So, the other time I was making a very clear example. His Excellency Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo, Obano, who preach free education, constant, and the burden every so. You have no idea, even in abroad. Yabefra say koto school fees whatever no. Now it's not eradicated you, but it's been managed. At least a reduce ama yen so one my yen frefre yen kan chere say brabi we dia me pese me ka che munya ne say Nana do kan say obey free education no why he had a plan and the free education no was to strengthen the human resources na e wa ha no. Malaysia did the same thing. Omo decided say they will invest in the human resources of the the country, of the nation, and they did that. And now we have experts. Sometimes we Ghanaians independence at the same time with them. No, we sometimes consult them for human resource to come and help, and that is exactly what the His Excellency Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo. Why? Honorable Kennedy Agyapong is saying one thing. All he's saying is that he will create employment. Ghana, my brother, it is easy for him to do it. Me Edwin, I'm an entrepreneur like him. He is, right? I know. Over Canada, me friend is saying Miami agency, recruitment agency. When Ghanaians come to Ghana, sometimes we help them to get jobs and all that, right? Oba Hasia, more poultry farm, more pig farm, more fish farm, more cabbage farm, more ginger farm. So tomorrow, if you're giving me any opportunity, say, oh, Edwin, manage this kind of, I have employed a lot of people. I've employed a lot of people. And every time, I want to improve. I'm coming from the farm. Me drew on best at 5:30 a.m. They were surprised because they are me back Ghana. Me bedrew ye farm me I didn't bedrew Kumasi Kumasi airport. Omo pick me a drew for me go na mantra baby straight to the farm. That tells you something that this man knows what he's doing. This man has decided, say, the commitment level now, we're investing. He wants to do it, create employment, bring a lot of people for them to also take care of our family and all that. And that is what Honorable Kennedy Agyapong has been doing. So I feel for him and I feel so comfortable working with him. I understand him and I believe what he says because he has created over 7,150 people who employ them. Now let's go back to this. If one person has been able to employ 7,150 with his own resources, not the government resources in his constituency, not that, his own resources now, or what does it tell you? It tells all of us that, oh yes, so one person or no ankasa resources with me for 7,150 people. Sa nipa no, yeah, the Ghana shining sa. And this man is not lying, no, brother. Everything he's saying, no, he's a pragmatic measures. On can you say, or can anyhow, he knows what exactly he's doing. The other time, no example, betray me. You see, Ghana, you know the challenge we are going through. If you live in Ghana, now say live you abroad, Kakra, you realize that, and yes, abrofono, and yes, abroad, no, oma jai ho, omun jai ho, num say bia emu wow, say bia from here to Navrungo, baby na omodiamayo. But the direction we are going, you know, the direction of Mokono, this success, we are not even there. So, for instance, if ebia ye ko Accra, ye ko Cape Coast, ye fa Accra kwan na ko. Na say abrofo drew yamransa. Na say ye ko Accra, boss ye ndru agisumpo, anke bi krampo anke ye woteka.
Ya sa Accra da ye ni.
Ye da ye ni dia chetamale.
Ye ba ye chi.
Ye ko techiman, ye nam how are we going to get there? How are we going to get there? Because I say it can be and I'm tech cry because kakran you bedru
but you won't say nipa na dane
my brother it just say nipa no techima no over techima untimi nun cry da this also dane weni ube na makofa sunya ne asaba be Kumasi as exactly. So we need obia na adwene mu eda ho to the level or creating of employment no there are a whole lot of things in this country my brother, believe me, you.
And that is on my no. Yen how no where about to be ya to be no. Now no info analytics or more research or me job creation ade ba kwa Ghana for they need a leader who can create good jobs for them, decent jobs ebeboa omo enti so wo sa attribute na ade Ghana for pa.
Yes, my brother, creation of employment. Okay, so export. Right? Some year export, exporter, it adds up a lot to the your GDP because the money will be coming inside. We would then not be chasing the dollar so much, so it's also going to affect. There's going to have a positive effect on inflation. So when you say your resources here were high, we're able to turn them. Okay, say be your bauxite, your way, your gold, your cocoa. I don't see say. There's this company in Canada, Bolton. Omo produce is it chocolate be a friend Snickers, a brown be I think it's in Ghana here also. A big company yes. I've worked with them before. And believe me the way I almost import cocoa. Then we are living here in Ghana and we send the cocoa raw, and they bring it back to us.
We don't add value.
Why? I don't imagine why I say me catfish farm ho. Beto catfish every me ho. Farmers ladies no. No ma beto no 1 kilo $21 21 cedis. Beto no 21 cedis no akọ add value. No why dey waton.
Ade makwa ka ho no ato. Oto free ho no kota. Obeto no higher price. Compare said obeto free ho.
These are the things we are talking about. Me do you know when I'm say okay my harvest where we Agyapong the next one never. I'll go to wherever na makwa registration na met me I export me am because abroche utimi to adwene say $15 now I be farm fish ba ku kakraka I bro 1 kilo no wato no 21 bia it me 3 until we are adding value to it until no crown massa start here mesa be advert afan crofo mo dwuma mo de on ba be no mo so tu kwan no me enka me dwuma ho that person will be responsible for so obeko Europe obeko wherever it may make sure so when your market no
just want to create job.
I want to create job and when I creating these jobs now fish na me yen ma add value to add people the number of people now my employer one person can travel outside or enhancement or back enhancing the knowledge a whole lot of things now that is I'm just using that as an example.
Sure.
Ghana resources are we are not adding value to it and then people are just taking them for granted and this is exactly what Honorable Kennedy Agyapong that you know that I know that all the delegates do know that all Ghanaians do know that all the constituents, the people living in Ishasi constituency, living in Bantama, living anywhere, they are 100% aware. And it is clear, obvious, we all know, we see it, that people are hungry. People are hungry to see a man who is active, a man who will not compromise on anything apart from the quality, apart from Ghana. That is why he keeps saying, say, Ghana first. And when he says Ghana first, people don't even understand why Ghana first. It is because of how patriotic he is. Now, maybe I can't say with the patriotic and then honesty and then discipline. My brother, I am telling you for a fact, say, oh, maybe I'll this here. And last Friday in Barcelona, why are you there? Because of trust. You've been honest for so many, like consistently, you've been honest to your host and your producers, your programs managers, whoever is in charge, and they know that you, as you are there, in the absence of Ali, you can equally match up to the listeners. And that's exactly what we are trying to talk about now.
Honorable Kennedy Agyapong said the boy no abobo niema Ghana for do no apenasem mom so honest or kano kre wo dwene ne man ho onfom emfa oman Agyapade. But nansen ese o nani aba ono an political party hu dodo. Why is Kennedy Agyapong attacking his own political party and no so no pese wo gina ema Ghana for to aba man?
You see, nukre, we ask nukre on eba kupe. Pink. You cannot say anything about it, regardless. It is pink. This is red, regardless. It is red. He's not attacking him. He is telling the truth. He is telling us that this is the situation. You see, yenya challenges. People are hungry in the country. Accommodating for a human nikromuha. Blah 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 blah, and he says that why are we saying, sir, he's attacking the NPP? He is not. Let's not forget, at certain points in time, that's why I keep saying that even within our own party, he has not been treated fairly. When we are talking about men, yet me say member asemaba, you member, they are calling Honorable Ken. Every time they are calling Honorable Ken, financially, physically. I don't know much about the spiritual aspects of him, but I know about his physical and his resources are available to him. Then we call on Honorable Ken Agyapong. So why is it that when this same person, for instance, time I showdown the issue, me, I wasn't here in town, but me showdown, I interpreted it in so many reasons, like so many ways, that it was a big thing that he said. It was very, 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 very ambiguous, but people wanted to take him out of context, and I thumbs up to our communicators. They were so smart and so knowledgeable to be able to say streamline anything, put them back on track. And now showdown, as we speak, the showdown has become like a name. Showdown. Showdown doesn't mean but
you give you a good brand for your money.
Thank you very much, seriously indeed. Underline. That's the whole thing. So we should stop there, quote and unquote, the hypocrisy that we keep saying that Honorable Ken Agyapong has done this, he has done blah, he hasn't done anything wrong. He may have gone over his limit. But if there's anything, why is it that within the party, which they know very well, say, so why you be I think Article 6 or 4, whatever, stated clearly, call the person. Right? I don't know discipline. No, if he has gone wrong, tell me, my brother. If he has gone wrong, what he has say? What can say? Be say, men can say ewa bontin. Men say nasa oko can wa bontin. They will call you to order. They will discipline you for the whole world or the people and other colleagues. No, to tell them or to send a message to them. Say, you cannot go this tangent. But why haven't we punished him? It means that he hasn't said anything wrong, anyways. So let us prove. Whatever we say, let us prove. I don't know, be share me. Let me get my phone. I say, phone where 14 Pro Max, me say there be 15 Pro Max. I say, no. Emba Ghana, me say, bia. Enti, me improving chair was saying, me say, share type C. So this is 15 Pro Max. So prove with what you say. You cannot just come and say anything and go scot-free. No way. We will not allow that. We have decided, say, until 4th of November, we are going to go like this. You're very relaxed. We are going to tell Ghanaians, in fact, the delegates, they know very well that they cannot disappoint us. Because, Brako Ami, Brako you do, Kwabre Champon we oti ha ono no o pa adwuma ye e wo Ghana ha enu nti na wo ka che wo delegate ne say mesrew me nia delegate, do not think about yourself, think about us. Because a net sebita fracha woko G 2,000 and not $5,000 Ghana cedis. It how are you telling me say the other time someone was making an argument, said delegates don't move fee or more whatever. Honorable Kennedy Japan has decided that when he becomes the leader of the party, no, you be changes her name, no. We will not sit down for delegates and I say grassroots for now a juma no one no house to house when we tamani ye refuse nam every single house. You must be, but that's what we call sacrifice. All these things, no, just because. Na say when you pan it now, my chance 4 years being oh, delegates the moon 4 years why wait to 3,000, wait to 3,500. Even this crampono, it goes against Ghana, your constitution. No? Why do you have to pay somebody before the person votes for you? But now we know that delegates are too discerning. They are too knowledgeable. The wisdom is too high. Fortunately for us, we thank God. We have someone, chairman of the party, Mr. Stephen Tim, who has lost elections on so many occasions, and he knows how it feels to lose elections, especially when you are not treated fairly. We have a young man in Justin Kodia as the CEO of the party,
the chief
administrator of the party, who I believe, as a young man like him, has so much potential in him. No, he will never compromise. And I repeat, he will never. I'm not going to say that. No, not at all. Justin will not compromise. Stephen will not compromise. Nanabi will not compromise. Any other person, they will not compromise, and they will make sure that the election committee, all the processes, say, we are going to have a free and fair elections, just as yenya free and fair elections in the two elections idea winning idea banana do dankwa aya a court. Now John Mahama say yeboa umkodu ye they had no basis, and for that matter it was thrown out. And Nubi and he can see I say your best say delegates don't think about yourself so yenim badwene oba ne ho dwene pros ayina eba na ye ba be creative fund ama wo na o chena bi se woni ho a oba bi betimi enjoy how fund me if I me se me ba be ye yeah come na me president of Ghana, believe me you any government appointee I will feel me party mu bia no your back will say you have to pay something into the fund to be able to give to those people bring a party to the top, because we are the issues, we are the people who are elevating, you're pushing, you're catapulting with all our elements, with all our resources. You will still use a CD or 10 cities or whatever ubetime use that money no na you sika and you be sika no dey amount until let us build a very strong foundation. Let us have, I had to say who to your say we see that that's one good foundation now. You have challenges. The grassroots, they are the main people. Sometimes we know say maybe constituency we all know say ye hear honorable Kennedy Agyapong because I want chiraba and yes say a president or tisuna chinchina or dey ahochere about a global issues nearby, and ye who say okay now dear Drew no nya lawyer for adwuma, dear Drew no nya a banker or whatever adwuma, a businessman, somebody who has proven to be the one. And straightforward, my brother. Me say what the opa adwuma wo yi why? Because you guys proved beyond every doubt that you can give them the eyes, the eyeballs, you can give them the ears also. And that's exactly why you guys were brought here. And for that matter, you're clear. Say honorable Kennedy Agyapong approve ya obi biara a Ghana hanum bia say he is the man. He's so bold that he will negotiate and get the right things for Ghana.
Okay. All right, Edwin, my nawase. na yemfa wunsi aha na megidi se wonya baidie den a ye be bobo nkoma ansa na keep kush no
oh yes
secondary no asan adru so finally then I will catch delegates then I catch Ghana for near the common baby.
Okay. Many am delegates for. The make catch them say Osonfo Edwin. The make catch them na say I am without you guys. Anka there was no Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo as the president of Ghana. Never. I am mo and I'm building I had to say teacher for the way I used to you call daycare, you call crèche, you call kindergarten, you call could do wherever we are. And your one foundation was built from the grounds. And that is why me, every time when I see my teachers, I salute them. Into your best say, delegates, this is the opportunity for you people to make sure, say, you have the leader you guys, the constituents have been looking for. Now I have set up proper structures. I be affect direct effect on you. And say ebekwa na baba baby si usubi. Say wo de u kan hu bi keke. But you must be because you are a major stakeholder no. Who friend is delegates no. We are major stakeholder no. And my fire no en kan keke. And I say nan krata so it must reflect in your pocket. And that's exactly what we are talking about. And its reflection on the pocket doesn't mean that it should be a one-time payment. It must be something that is sustainable. Every time, Biano, ubet me who say no. This man, apart from saying me bibi as a delegate, I ever be a home so we're going to create employment. A lot of things are going to come to this country, and that's exactly what we are preaching.
All right. Edwin Ochre Boatin, a lead communicationist or Ken campaign team now at TSC and no abo and common.